Among Us here in Brookhaven. Make sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss any steps. This is going to be so fun. I always wanted to make Among Us here in Brookhaven, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it today. And guys, we actually have a brand new update on Brookhaven. It looks different. So to change back in your avatar, you actually got to press reset here and then change back in there. And to get rid of items, I'll just move out of the way here. You got to press the X over here. So first things first, to make this character, just remove everything currently on your character. You can actually remove clothes now. And next up on our list, go ahead and go to the packages. That really hasn't changed that much, but it kind of has a little bit. So now instead of going to the red guy and go to the packages, you have to click on the top left. So anyways, well, let's get back into Among Us. I'm just getting used to this new way of doing things. And for the first thing for Among Us, we're actually going to go to the ID. So the IDs haven't changed. You just go to the little red guy right here, and we're going to get a pure red neon shirt. That's what you actually search. If you want to search for the shirt that we're actually going to get, go over. Oh my gosh, they've changed everything. It's actually crazy, dude. I feel like I'm not even doing a tutorial here. I'm just discovering everything for the first time myself. So I actually don't know how to search for searches here. All right, search for shirts. That's what I meant to say. Usually you would go over here to shirts and there would be a search icon, but thankfully ahead of time, I've gotten every single ID. So the first shirt that we need is this one, 318-9111-759. It's a pure red neon shirt. So if you guys could tell me how to actually search for shirts in the comment section, that would be great. And the next up on our list, we are going to need some pants. So put in this ID right here, 574-730-8232. There we go. That is what we need. And for some reason, it's not going here. Oh, there we go. It just had a... I have to take a moment to update. But guys, can you help me out? Can we aim for 1 like on this video? And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Can we get 2 new subscribers today? All right, guys. So if your character's looking like this, you're doing good for the Among Us character. Now, next up on our list, we're going to have to change the skin tone of the character. Red over here, right here. Go down to red, and we're going to have to match it up. It's basically like a neon bright red. That is looking good. But seriously, how do you search for shirts and pants right here? You used to could be able to. I guess now we can actually search for actual things here, which is quite nice. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm going through each one and just trying to search for Among Us accessories right here, but there is actually none except for pants. But that looks absolutely terrible. We are not going to be using that. Actually, the real way to do this is go to animation package, and we got to choose an animation for our character. Now, if you've seen this character, you know how it looks, and we're actually going to use the toy animation for each one for this. Trust me, once we start running in game with the Among Us fully created, it's gonna look good. And I just noticed now when you click it, it shows a preview for the animation. Guys, Brookhaven has updated a lot, and this is looking quite good. All right, and for the final ID, guys, let me go ahead and do it right here. You can actually search for it, which we are actually gonna do for the first time. Finally, we're gonna search Among Us, and it says please wait. So it does take a little bit longer. It says please try again in a few seconds. All right, it's been a few seconds. I'm gonna try again. There we go. It is this first one right here, or you can put the ID 139-34588-9081-717 right there, and I'll show you that it works. And there we go. We now have Among Us here in Brookhaven. But you could also, to make it even better, you can go over here to the pants section and go right here and get this Among Us pants. But the problem with this one is it looks kind of weird. So let me know how I did. Let me know who else I should make next, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.